characters in the back on here. But anyway, we appreciate you being here. All of you. We love you. Good to see you. We're missing some that are out because of graduation stuff. So let's be praying. Good to have you, sir, again. I don't know your last name. Schroeder. Schroeder. Good to have you. That sounds German, isn't it? Amen. Yes. Lord, it is. We got some German.
Don't call it Schroeder.
Won't do that. That's why I'll let you help me with that. Good to have you in the house of God. Daniel, the first chapter. I want to talk about inside the fires of tribulation or trouble. I want to help you survive. Brother Ken, if I'm bringing this out today, something I've seen. I didn't even know anybody else seen it. You know, when you live for God, sometimes they take your humility for weakness. Come on, say amen. Most time a person can walk away without slapping a jaw or telling somebody off. They're the stronger person. See, boys in school, that's not how it looks, does it? You don't stand up. You're just a coward. You get laughed at. You get picked on. They literally think you're weak. Amen? There was a lot of times that I would have fought in school, but I knew my daddy told me if I got home, he's going to tear my breeches up if I got in a fight. I would have fought because I'm a pretty stout fella. I'm not the stoutest fella by no means, but I wouldn't done it because of my dad. So I knew how he taught me. But the greatest person, the strongest person, is them that can bless them that curse you. Huh? Do good to them. I like what he said there about forgive them even if they don't ask for forgiveness. Somebody say amen. It's easy to forgive the person where it should be that ask you for forgiveness. And if you got a problem with that, you really have a problem with the other, won't you? But to forgive somebody when they don't even ask you, that's the highest form of strength in the spiritual world. How many know that? I hate to reboot that, brother, but I did. I like that. But don't think I'm trying to embellish it. I'm just piggybacking on what you see it. Daniel, the first chapter, if you have your Bibles. Glory to God. Let's look here. The Bible said, unto whom the prince, 7th verse, Daniel 1, to whom the prince of the eunuchs gave names. For he gave unto Daniel the name of Belteshazzar. Now, why it is we still call him Daniel and not Belteshazzar, but the three Hebrew boys, we call them by their Babylonian names. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego were their Babylonian names. Their Hebrew names, and to Hananiah of Shadrach, he gave them Shadrach, to Mishael, Meshach, and to Azariah of Abednego. And that's something. But listen to what it said. But Daniel purposed in his heart he would not defile himself with a portion of the king's meat, nor with the wine which he drank. Therefore he requested of the prince, the eunuchs, that he might not defile himself. Now how about that right there? My God, have mercy. Tell me that's not the hand of God right there to be able to keep your convictions in the middle of a foreign nation, a heathen nation, a nation that didn't have a relationship with God, a nation that was considered, you might consider like the Muslim world is to the Christian world, to some degree. But I want to tell you this right here. We've got to stand no matter what comes our way. Take your Bibles to Daniel, the 3rd chapter now, if you will. Now look at the 13th verse. Then Nebuchadnezzar in his rage and fury commanded to bring Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. That they brought these men before the king. Nebuchadnezzar says, "Is it true, Shadrach, Meshach, that you do not yet serve my gods, nor worship the golden image which I have set up?" Now if you be ready at that time, once you hear the sound of the cornet, the flute, the harp, the sacret, the psaltery, the dulcimer, and all kinds of music, you fall down and worship the image which I have made. Well, but if you worship not, you shall be cast the same hour into the midst of a burning fiery furnace. As who is that God shall deliver you out of my hands? And I like what they said, Lord. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego said, "Oh, Nebuchadnezzar." This is what we got to say to the Supreme Court right now. To some of the executive orders that's been made. To some of our judicial orders that's been made. Thank God for those that let the governor we have today know that those magistrates don't have to do what? Come on. Preachers, thank God somebody stood. And we don't hate on them now. Remember that. we have got to stand. If they've got a freedom